Welcome to FiMiLocal vendor training. How to add a variable product. Before watching this tutorial, make sure you have watched the How to Add a Simple Product tutorial first. A variable product is a product that has multiple varieties such as color, size, and etc. Log into your vendor account and go to Dashboard. Click Go to Vendor Dashboard button. Click the Products button. Click on the item that you have recently created to add a variable. Check the product type. If it's set to simple, change it to variable. Scroll down and look for the attribute section. Click on the drop-down menu and find the variable that is suited for your product. Let's choose one of the available variables first. For this example, let's choose color as a variable. Click Add Attribute. Choose the available variations applicable to your item. Click Used for Variation. And then click Save Attribute. Click this and select Create Variations from all attributes. Click the Go button. You may choose to edit each variation. Click on the attribute you want to edit. Choose the applicable differences per variable if applicable. If it will the same price, just put in the same price. You may also add specific photos of your product per each variable. This is optional but highly advisable for better customer experience. Fill out any relevant differences per attribute which are applicable to your item. Always make sure to put the proper dimensions of your product. If any dimension of your product is less than 1 inch, just put 1 as its value. Do not leave it as blank. Click Save Variation. Click Save Product. You have now added a color variation to your product. To check how this would look like on the customer's view, click this link. To add custom variable which is not available from the default options, go to Attributes section once again, choose Custom Attribute and click Add Attribute. Click the recently added attribute and input a name for that attribute. In this case, let's name it Memorize Size. Put in the available options to choose from. For this example, we will have 64 and 128 gigabytes as our options. Click the Used for Variations and click the Save Attribute button. Click this and select Create Variations from all attributes and click OK. Since you'll have different prices for each size of memory, you have to edit the price of each memory size variant. The new variables will now show up here. Remove these two options below because the customer is required to select a memory variant. Edit each variant and put in the corresponding photos, prices, and descriptions for each variation. Always make sure to put the proper dimensions of your product. If any dimension of your product is less than 1 inch, just put 1 as its value. Do not leave it as blank. Click Save Variations. Finally, click Save Product to apply these changes. You have added a custom attribute to your product. To check how this would look like on the customer's view, click this link. The customers will now have an option to select a color and memory size. You'll also see that the image, description, and the price changes depending on the option selected. Congratulations! You have now successfully added a variable product. Newly added, updated, and edited products will undergo a mandatory approval process by our system before being posted and published onto the website. If there are no issues found on your product listing, it should also be approved and posted within the same day of posting or editing. Always make sure to put the proper dimensions of your product. If any dimension of your product is less than 1 inch, just put 1 as its value. Do not leave it as blank. Thank you for listening and see you on the next tutorial.